continuation. Don't question me for Nathan Awaken. It's when we making with them joints to spliffs. From Reggie to Piff, medical to homegrown. Yeah. This is Cornbread Capone, and this is Unpopular Honesty, the home of brutal honesty and real hip hop. And on the line right now, I have a special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself, please, sir?
Yeah, man, this is your boy, man, NorthEnd Floyd, man, from the Kickback Podcast. You know what I'm saying? What it do, people? What's good?
Man, I'm glad that I finally get to have you on my platform because, first of all, you done had me on yours a few times. And
Yeah.
we've been talking about these rap lists that have been going on. And yeah, that's why I had to make my own rap list, man, because I get tired of seeing. I don't understand, man. Rap stands for Rhythmic American Poetry. And people put R&B singers on a rap list.
You know what they need to have? They need to have their own category, man, because what I'm seeing now is it's a lot of artists that are doing this R&B rap thing, man, and I think they need to just be separate from, you know what I'm saying, like what you saying, like as far as rap, because I don't know if it's singing, I don't know if it's rap, I don't know what's going on with that, man. My dog is going crazy right now, but it's all the same, man. It's just, I don't know, they can't sing, they can't rap, so you mix it together, and I don't know, man. Maybe we need to come up with its own name, its own category, but I'm starting to see a lot of new artists, you know what I'm saying, copy this flow and stuff.
Well, I've given it a category. I don't think people consider it a category, but I put it in a category. And that's what I call the shit I wouldn't listen to. And it's a lot of shit that I wouldn't listen to because a lot of people have become programmed.
Yeah.
They forget that television is a program. Radio is a program. And if you allow yourself to become used to it, you will be programmed. And a lot of this program is the acceptance of this you know, some people would say that it's an embarrassment to call it music. Some people will say that this is the worst shit ever. You know, just
not to interrupt you, but I think right now in this day and age, I think you don't have to have talent to be a rap artist. Back in the days when I was growing up in the early '90s and even the late 2000s, you have to have. Everybody didn't rap back then. If you didn't have any skills, you didn't rap. You know what I'm saying? You just stayed out the way. But nowadays, you don't even have to have skill. You can just make a little catchy little hook or something and the lyrics and be trash, and you're a hip hop artist. But back in the days in the '90s, you just let the other guys sit at the cafeteria table or in the back of the school bus and rap because they had skill, and you recognize that and you just stayed back. But now you got the guys that can barely put lyrics together and got a little catchy beat, and everybody's doing it now. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy now.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the patting those whack people on the back and saying, yeah, it's good when you know it's bad. Jamming is shit when you know it's whack. You know, praising it. People even go as far as to sharing it on their social media, and I mean, I'm sorry, man. I mean, my personal feeling. If you don't know what real music is, I'm thinking, what else is wrong with you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's bound to be something else wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? For a woman, for a female. And females sometimes have a good ear for real music. But we're dealing with a generation of women who they was not raised, their mothers or their grandparents, they were raised on real music, but maybe they wasn't. So they don't know what real music is.
A lot of them don't know what real music is because the era that they're growing up in now, they don't take the time to research, you know what I'm saying, music back in the days and how you had to really stand out and be different. Nowadays, everybody sounded like, but back in the days, you wouldn't even try to sound like this other person, you know what I'm saying? And I remember a time when different cities was coming. Houston was crack at one point. St. Louis was crack at one point. Miami was crack at one point because they all sounded different. Now, shit, you can't you can't tell the difference between a New York artist and somebody from Atlanta, and even some motherfuckers from Beaumont, you can't even tell. You don't know where they from. So it's just now people are scared to be original because it might take longer. So what they do now is they try to sound like another artist, or they try to do this sing and rap shit that sounds like 85% of the other artists out there, man, which is kind of killing the game out there.
And that's bullshit. And I'm quick to tell the artist right now, I don't want to hear, a replica of what's already out there, especially when I don't like or appreciate nothing that's out there right now. 98% of music right now is complete and total, utter garbage. The best rappers are in their late 30s, 40s, and 50s. The wackest rappers is everybody under the age of 30. And if you don't believe that, well, then you try to figure out who under 30 rapping has a classic album or has released a classic album in the last 10 years. Don't worry, I'll wait.
Man, you know what? I have an artist. I'm not gonna say his name or her name, but I have artists that want to come on the show. They say, man, I've seen you had such and such on the show or whatever. The artist that I had on the show, you, Tom Teasy, Deezy.
Yeah.
I had y'all on the show because to me, y'all are not trying to copy another style. Y'all are original. Y'all believe in the art. Y'all are independent. But a lot of these other artists, when they ask to come on the show, they sounding like what's out there right now. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I don't want to bring you on the show. I'm not knocking you. I'm not hating you, but I don't want to bring you on the show because you sounding like 95% of the other people out there. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't believe in your talent, I'm not gonna say. Let me reword that. But if I don't think that your flow is original, if you don't have passion, and if you are not creative, I'm not gonna bring you on the show like that, man. It'll be fake for me to bring you on the show knowing that, man, this guy sound like 85, 95% of the people that's out there right now. So the reason why I had you on the show multiple times, Cornbread, because you produce, you write books, you doing your own videos. You are really what hip hop is about as far as, you know what I'm saying, doing everything. Really, you're doing more than most hip hop artists is as far as producing videos, writing books, and everything else, man. So it's cats like you. Yeah, of course I'm gonna bring y'all on the show multiple times because y'all have passion and commitment for this art. You know what I'm saying? And y'all are true to it. And I can't bring nobody on there that's listening to what's on the radio and copying that style. And then, you know what I'm saying, I bring it on the platform and that kind of represents me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you know, so.
Right. I understand what you're saying.
I appreciate artists like you, man, and Deezy and Tom Teasy and stuff like that because y'all have passion for this shit. And anybody who has passion for anything, I don't care what it is, if you have passion for cooking or something like that, then I respect you, man, because, you know what I'm saying, that's what you love to do and stuff, so.
Yeah, I feel that. I wanted to ask you something, man, because you put something very interesting on Facebook that I saw this morning. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it was
Mm-hmm.
something about an artist from Beaumont actually getting
Yes, sir.
signed to, I believe, Kanye West.
It's speculations that
Okay.
he's signing to Kanye West. I don't know if it's true or not. I just looked at a few platforms and they were saying, is this Kanye West new artist or is he signing with Kanye West? So I just posted it to see what the feel was as far as Beaumont, see what they felt about that. So yeah.
But my thing is this is my thing. And every time this happens, you get a great deal of you get a whole lot of praise.
Mm-hmm.
But what is being praised? Are you praising that another young person made it out of their circumstance and got an opportunity to do something better? Or are we praising a slave deal? Because let's be real. These record deals are not the end all and be all. They are not, the saying of, oh, I'm rich, I'm financially stable, and all of this. It's not that. People think it is. A lot of people on the outside who are fans and spectators of the industry, they think that it's a sugar coated, whipped cream and, ice
Yeah.
cream type of world, and it's not. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
it's definitely a good illusion
yeah,
that
it's a
people
bunch of
see.
illusions, and it's
Yeah.
not about signing a deal, but yet when artists from this area make it known that they sign a deal, they get a whole lot of praise. And I'm just asking, what are we praising? Are we praising a slave deal? Or are we praising somebody that got out of maybe a unfortunate situation and maybe got into a better one?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how a record deal could be a better situation when majority of the record deals that's going on are not
Yes.
record deals that favor the artist.
Yes,
Matter of
you're
fact,
correct.
none of the record deals favor the artist.
They really don't. And a lot of your favorite artists out there, you find out sooner or later that they don't like the deal they eat. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people know that I like Meek Mill, and Meek Mill just recently posted that he is not happy with the deal that he's in, that he's trying to get out. A lot of artists are in deals that they really don't like. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is. And what they do is they sacrifice the fortune and fame, you know what I'm saying, for that fucked up deal that they signed. And you see me I posted, and I kind of kept it neutral. I said, so a artist from Beaumont is signing with Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Supposedly signing with Kanye West. And I just wanted to see what people said. Because, to be honest with you, and I'm not knocking old boy, you know what I'm saying, at all. But I don't know. I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't in my age group. But a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, never heard of him. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate his grind, and I appreciate him for getting noticed by Kanye West. But like you said, as far as the deal goes, I don't know what kind of deal that Kanye West going on, and I don't know the mentality of the young boy. I don't know if if Kanye West throws some numbers at him and he just go crazy and he ain't caring about his publishing. I don't know his mind frame. But like you said, is right. A lot of artists are in a fucked up deal.
I just
You know what I'm
hope that
saying?
young
So
man has proper legal representation, and
hopefully,
I hope that that lawyer reads over that contract thoroughly because Kanye West signed a contract that says you can't retire ever.
you see
and
Big
and
Sean.
and he had the and he's in a position that he's in to where he can never retire because it's a part of the paperwork that he signed. And
You see
this
Big.
is what people I tried to read a contract because I've been offered more than one in my lifetime, But the first time I was offered a contract, I tried to read it myself, and I saw words that I never saw in my whole life, including school, including the books I've read, and I was like, "Why? What are these words?" Because I've never saw them. I never heard of them, and that's why I was like, "Oh, that's why you take it to the lawyer. The lawyer know how to read this shit." And a lawyer, and mind you, it's a 20-page contract. The lawyer read a page and a half, and was like, "Hell no, don't sign this." And threw the people
got to a page
and slid that shit back to me real smooth, like, "Don't sign this." You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "Well, tell me what it said." I was like, "I need to know what it say. I mean, I won't sign it." But he's like, "Well, basically, if you sign this, you get less than 30% of what you make." And I was like, "What kind of fucking deal is that?" And he was like, "Well, that's the standard deal that any first-time artist gonna get." And I was like, "Hell no." And then he was like, "Well, let me give you some news you can use. Why don't you leave here, go to the courthouse, start your own label, sign yourself to yourself. That way you don't have to deal with this ever again in life." And that's what I did.
Even though she doesn't make the type of music I listen to, you see what's happening with Megan Thee Stallion.
What's happening with her?
She's already getting into with her label, going through lawyers and going through courts. She signed like a 5-album deal. She only made through 1 album, and she already tripping. You know what I'm saying? With how the contract is, and how she got to pay for studio time and engineers, and out of her own pockets and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So basically, the money she getting is off endorsements, because she ain't making no money off of album sales and even concerts. She is making money off endorsements. That's how she getting her That's how she getting her money. Because I forgot who her record label owner is. I think he used to be a baseball player or something now, or whatever, Astros or whoever it was. But she signed a 5-album deal, and it's horrible. It's crazy.
Well, she got to fulfill that 5-album deal, or she's in breach of contract, and they can hold your shit. They can suspend your contract and put you on the shelf as an artist if they want to, because they hold that right over you once you sign that paper. That's why it's important to know what you're signing, understand what you're signing, and be able to fulfill your contractual obligations. But a lot of people are not versed in finding out what their paperwork actually stipulates, what it means, how long it is, all that. And they think just because you're on television or you're on the radio that you made it, and that's the illusion.
The illusion, right?
Because there's a lot of people who have made it to radio and television who don't have $1 in their pocket.
Exactly.
And that's the truth, because and then a lot of artists are gonna hear this and be like, "Well, damn," but the music industry is designed to keep you broke and or in debt.
Yep.
And you getting confused because these artists are buying fake jewelry, and they get in the video with prop guns and fake money, and you think it's real, and it's not.
And renting cars and everything.
You know what I'm saying? And it looks good. It's the extra added theatrics and all that, camera tricks and all that. Yeah, it looks good. It's made to look good. It's made to make you say, "Wow, look at that lifestyle." But it's not real. It's not theirs. It's not, that house he was in, he doesn't own it. You know what I'm saying? That was rented for the day. You know what I'm saying? Rented more than likely by whoever owns the record label. So
exactly.
And that's just the truth, man. When is so that everybody is clear, because everybody is missing your show. I'm missing the show. It's normally come on every Friday. When is the kickback going to return?
You know what? I've been, like I said when I told you earlier, before we came on, I'm thinking of maybe like spring break, like in March. I got some new things that I'm working out that I want to perfect before I start doing a show because I don't want any mishaps and stuff. And um, I want to eye towards maybe like spring break or maybe like a week before that, and we gonna start cracking because once I start, I'm not stopping. I don't think I'm ever stopping once I start because I believe in consistency and I don't believe in like taking breaks and stuff like that. And, you know what I'm saying? If you got a product, whatever it is, whatever you selling, if it's food, if it's clothes, if it's lashes, you know what I'm saying? You want to be consistent and you want to sell that product, you know what I'm saying, to the consumers. And I don't believe in taking breaks. So when I start again, I'm not gonna stop. It's gonna be consistent. So I'm eyeing towards spring break or maybe like a week before that, and then you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be ongoing, man. I'm talking about more content, and like you said, it's on Fridays, but it's gonna be way more shows than just Fridays. It's gonna be morning shows. It's gonna be night shows. It's gonna be vlogs. It's gonna be a whole, you know what I'm saying, a multitude of things and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm just researching and rocking and getting shit straight. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be coming soon, like a month for sure.
That's what's up, man. I'm waiting on that. Well, before we get up out of here, can you plug your social media and so that people, listening can follow you and so they can be on deck when the Kickback podcast returns?
Yeah, for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? You can hit me on my regular Facebook page, you know what I'm saying, Floyd Hope, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to hit me on the Kickback Podcast page, you know what I'm saying, I spell it BAKIK BACK. That's the Kickback, and that's on Instagram, that's on Twitter, and that's on Facebook, so you can reach me on that, man, you know what I'm saying? And if you hit me up, and I'll respond back ASAP, so, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's going to be a lot of content. It's going to be opinion based. You've been on there 3 times or 4 times or 5 times, and you know what I'm saying, I expect to have you on there again, man. You know what I'm saying, we're gonna be rocking and rolling, and I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Oh yeah, and, man. I like doing your show, man, because I get to talk about some stuff. You know what I'm saying, some stuff that I don't necessarily get to talk about on mine. So that's cool for me. I just want to.
I want to before, not to interrupt you, before you leave, man. I just want to salute you on your show and what you got going on, man. And like I like the music. I hit you and I asked you what song was it. You say it was dropping soon, man. So I'm waiting for that. But I love your show, man, and I love the lane you got. I love your opinions on things, your perspective, and I just want to, you know what I'm saying, salute to you, man, for doing your thing for sure.
I appreciate it, man. Before I want to ask you one more question. Are you watching the halftime show at Super Bowl?
Who's supposed to be on that? Snoop and Dre?
Snoop, Dre, Mary J, Kendrick Lamar, and Eminem.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely watching 4 of those artists you just named. I don't know about Eminem, not to hate on him, but I'm definitely watching Snoop, Dre, Kendrick Lamar, and Mary J. Blige. I'm definitely watching them 4. So,
well, that's good. That's very good that you're watching it. So, after the halftime show, I'm gonna get you on the show again, and we're gonna definitely talk about that because that's definitely gonna be a conversation piece.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and I feel like they might crank up versus between the next time we get to talk. So that's gonna be a conversation piece too. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait, man. But thank you, you know what I'm saying, for doing my podcast, and we're gonna be back on again real soon, and shit, man, I appreciate you, brother.
Man, for sure, man. Salute to you, man. You have a great weekend, man. And like I said, I always look forward to chopping up with you, man, because you know what I'm saying, I like your perspective and your opinions on things, even though we might not agree on a few things. You know what I'm saying? But I still love the opinions and the perspective that you have on such things, though, for sure.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you too, man. And your podcast it has such range. It's not just music related. It has a lot of range with a lot of, because you can go political, you can go relationship, you can go music, you can. There's so many ways that your podcast goes, and I like that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
And you know what I'm saying? It's always real, man. So I thank you again, brother, and we will be talking again shortly, brother.
But honey, man, be safe out there, my brother.
Yes, sir.
I bet.
Peace.